So today I'm trying this Ninja Belgian waffle maker. And right off the bat, this is not sponsored. I was actually pressured to buy this because my fiance really wanted waffles really bad. So we finally got this waffle maker, and I've had bad experience with Ninja blenders in the past. So I hope this turns out well. I'm gonna be just looking at whatever booklet they sent over. I'm not gonna make the recipe from here though. I'm gonna look at a recipe from Martha Stewart because go Martha, and we'll see how it goes. So while these pictures look really enticing, I'm excited to see how it's actually going to turn out. I most likely will do probably like a setting 3 for the color. I don't want it to be too crispy. So my instructions say to preheat the waffle iron first, but we're not going to do that. Let's just do the batter first. So I have my flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and a teaspoon of baking powder, and a touch of salt. Whisk, whisk, whisk. Then I gotta dirty another bowl, and I'm using a cup of buttermilk with 2 eggs, and just whisk all this as well. Pour that over the flour. And then mix gently so that we can prevent over mixing, because that's just how you do pancake batter. Like, you don't need too much air in it. The baking powder will basically do the trick, and you don't have to break your back over mixing it. Then all this butter here, let's melt it up in my new microwave. All right, bowl. I think. Again, prevent over mixing. Be gentle. And that's it. That's our batter. Okay, so next for the waffle maker here, I have to make sure it's upright. Okay, good. And it's locked. I guess that's locked. Choose the shade setting. So I wanted it medium, so let's go back here. Maybe make it 3. Okay, so let's wait until it turns green. So it looks like the light just turned green, so we should be ready now to pour our batter inside. Now I did pour my batter from the bowl into the measuring cup here because I have to pour this here, and with the bowl, I don't want that mess. The fill line looks like right up here between these two. So let's fill this up. I hope that's not too thick. Now, I'm kind of concerned because I don't see how it's gonna make the waffle, because there's some gaps on the very top. If you look from the top down, where it really hasn't made or filled into the grid of the waffle. So I guess we'll just wait for it to turn green and go from there. Oh, so looks like it just turned green. Perfect. So let's I guess I'll just press on this button over here and maybe just tip it over. It's kind of stuck on the left side. Okay, there we go. And okay, so it does say in the booklet here that if the waffle is not complete, then try adding more. So we initially added about a 3/4 cup of batter. So we'll fill it up completely, see how that turns out. But this is just looking really good. This batter made great waffles. So I'm gonna close this again. We'll fill it up a bit more. So all the way to the top. This one was perfect, directly down, nothing on the edges. Okay, it's done again, and you can see on the top that because it's filled up all the way, this should now be a full waffle. Let that fall, and there we go. Now, they do say to cut off the excess, but that's kind of unnecessary evil. I guess it helps to like scoop it out, but then you can always trim it and snack on it. And make sure to not use any metal utensils, because that's gonna scratch all this up, because this technically doesn't even need to be greased or washed. They say to just wipe it. This honestly really impressed me because, well, I've never made waffles and it always seemed like one of those things that you can only get at a diner or a breakfast joint. So Ninja, you did impress me. I hope this product lasts longer. Now, something that I did notice once the adrenaline of making this went away is that even though I wanted the number 3 setting, which is supposed to be even and colored like this, what I got instead are waffles that are, you know, not really cooked evenly. So what's up with that? It's possible that it's the batter, but then there should be distinctions about that. Maybe I'll just try next time cooking it on a higher heat, but then now it's just doing trial and error. And again, it's not cooking it evenly, so even that will not help because the dark parts will become darker, the light parts will become darker. You may get burnt bits basically. But here's my chocolate sauce. Now this recipe for chocolate sauce is already on my website. I'm gonna make this for my topping, so check that out down below. And if you want to see how to make homemade whipped cream in a dispenser, it's all linked below. So these were my initial impressions, and I think I'm gonna be using it way more. Maybe I should even look at all the different settings, because settings 4 is what got me this, which looks more like setting 3, but you can still see the unevenness. There's still lots to do, and stay tuned for more.